Attention passionate Green Bay Packers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Green Bay Packers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Green Bay Packers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Green Bay Packers fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. You've probably heard the buzz swirling around the NFL lately, especially regarding the Green Bay Packers. Rumors are swirling that the Packers are closing in on a blockbuster trade that could reshape their entire offensive landscape and significantly boost their chances of making a serious Super Bowl push in 2024. The name at the center of this speculation: Mike Evans from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Yes, that's right. There's talk of the Packers acquiring Evans, a proven dominant wide receiver who could be the missing piece to elevate their aerial attack to new heights. And the best part? It involves a first-round pick in the 2026 draft, which the Packers are reportedly willing to send as part of the deal, all aimed at managing the cap space and acquiring a player who could be a true game-changer. Sources close to the situation suggest that negotiations are in the advanced stages, with some insiders indicating that everything might be close to being finalized, although nothing has been officially confirmed yet. Still, the whispers are loud enough to get any Packers fan excited. The idea here is pretty straightforward. Mike Evans, at 32 years old, remains one of the most physically gifted and dependable receivers in the league. He's a player who doesn't just stretch the field, but also makes tough contested catches that can shift momentum in any game. His ability to draw double coverage or create mismatches in the red zone could be a massive game changer for the Packers' already potent offense. Let's break down what Evans has been doing recently. In 2025, Evans recorded 75 receptions for 121 yards, which puts him at 15th among wide receivers in yardage, and he also scored 8 touchdowns. His stats are solid, but what really stands out are his advanced metrics. According to PFF, Evans earned an 82.3 grade, ranking him as the 12th best receiver in the league. His contested catch percentage is a remarkable 55%, placing him among the top 5 in the NFL. That's the kind of reliable, physical receiver that can win jump balls in tight spots, something the Packers could certainly use to complement Christian Watson and Romeo Doubs. Looking at his career, Evans has amassed over 11,000 receiving yards and more than 100 touchdowns, with an average of 15.2 yards per reception. His consistency is impressive. He's been a 1-0-yard receiver season after season, with 2024 seeing him rack up over 5 yards and 10 touchdowns. The absence of injuries in 2025 is also noteworthy. After battling injuries in previous seasons, Evans has managed to stay healthy, which is critical at this stage of his career. His advanced stats, like an average depth of target ADOT of 12.5 yards, show he's still a downfield threat, capable of stretching defenses and creating space for other receivers. Now, why would the Packers jump at this opportunity? Well, right now, Green Bay's offense ranks 14th in the league in total receiving yards, with roughly 800 yards through the air. Adding Evans could net the Packers an additional 100 yards and around 10 more touchdowns, significantly boosting their offensive output. His EPA, expected points added, per target, projected at plus 0.28, indicates he's excellent at creating mismatches, especially in the red zone where his contested catch ability truly shines. Think about the potential: Evans in Green Bay drawing double teams, freeing up Christian Watson or Romeo Doubs for big plays, or even creating mismatches against smaller defensive backs in critical moments. The impact of such a move shouldn't be underestimated. When the Seahawks traded for DK Metcalf in 2025, it gave their passing game a serious lift, boosting their air yards by about 200 yards and increasing their EPA per target by 0.18. The Packers could see a similar surge, with targets per game increasing by 7 and touchdowns rising by 20%, as Evans's presence on the field demands more attention from defenses. His PFF grade would likely jump from around 75 to 85, reflecting his elite status and making him a true X-factor in the offense. Looking ahead to the playoffs, the addition of Evans could be a game-changer in terms of Super Bowl odds. Currently, the Packers are considered long shots, with betting odds ranging from plus 5,000 to plus 1,900 to win Super Bowl LXI. But with Evans on board, those odds could shorten significantly, especially considering his proven track record in high-stakes games. Evans has been a red zone threat for years, and his experience in playoff battles could be invaluable in the postseason. His ability to make contested catches in the clutch could be the difference maker the Packers need to finally take the next step and bring a Lombardi trophy back to Lambeau. And here's the real kicker. Evans's presence could catalyze a new era of aerial football for Green Bay, transforming them into a more explosive, dynamic offense that keeps defenses honest and opens up the field for Watson, Doubs, and the running game. It's a move that could define the franchise's direction for years to come, especially if the Packers can secure a deep playoff run this season and beyond. Now, let's not forget, this isn't just about adding a talented receiver. It's about making a statement. Green Bay fans have been waiting for that offensive spark, that piece that elevates the team from good to great. Evans's experience, combined with the young talent already in place, could forge a new identity for the Packers as one of the premier aerial attacks in the league. Imagine the scenes in Lambeau, with Evans making a contested catch in the red zone, the crowd roaring, and the Packers marching toward another Super Bowl appearance. It's the kind of move that can inspire the entire team and energize the fan base. Of course, it's also a strategic move from the Packers' front office. With Tampa Bay planning a rebuild and having a cap space of over $34 million in 2026, they're likely to move on from Evans, especially if they can get a first-round pick in return. That's a significant asset for the Packers, who have been aggressive in recent years in trying to bolster their roster with proven veterans. The move would also help them manage their cap, freeing up space to sign or retain other key players on defense and special teams. So what does this mean for the Packers' current roster? Well, adding Evans would deepen their receiving core and give quarterback Jordan Love a true alpha receiver to rely on. It would also send a clear message to the rest of the league that Green Bay is all in for a Super Bowl run, especially with the window opening wider thanks to the potential of a more explosive passing attack. With Evans's ability to make plays in contested situations and in the red zone, Green Bay's offense could become one of the most feared in the NFC, rivaling the best of the best. Looking at the bigger picture, bringing in a veteran like Evans could also serve as a mentorship role for the younger receivers, helping to develop their games and instill a winning mentality. It's a move that combines immediate impact with long-term vision, something that Packers fans have been craving for years. If everything goes according to plan, Evans's arrival could be the catalyst that propels Green Bay back into Super Bowl contention, rewriting the narrative of their recent seasons and setting the stage for a new era of dominance in the NFC North. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Green Bay Packers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. Of course, nothing is set in stone yet, and the NFL trade deadline or offseason could bring surprises. But if the Packers pull this off, it could be one of the boldest, most impactful moves in recent franchise history. Evans's arrival would not just be a splash move. It would be a statement that Green Bay is back in the game, ready to contend at the highest level. Fans in Lambeau Field would be buzzing, and the entire league would be taking notice. The combination of Jordan Love's development, a talented supporting cast, and a proven veteran like Evans could turn the Packers into one of the most dangerous teams in the NFC. Looking at the broader scope, the NFC is wide open this year, with teams like the Eagles, 49ers, and Cowboys all showing strength, but also vulnerabilities. The Packers, with this potential addition, could position themselves as dark horses, especially if they maintain their solid defense and improve their offensive consistency. Rodgers' departure left a void, but it also opened doors for new stars to emerge and for Green Bay to redefine its identity. Bringing in Evans could be that spark that ignites the offense and helps the Packers overcome their division rivals. And for the fans, it's a thrill to imagine the possibilities. Evans in green and gold, catching bombs from Jordan Love, celebrating in Lambeau's cold winter air, that's the kind of vision that keeps hope alive and fuels the passion of Packers Nation. It's a move that could bring a new level of excitement, a new chapter of success, and a shot at the ultimate goal, another Super Bowl victory. We all dream of that moment, that celebration, and if the rumors are true, we might just be one step closer to making it happen. So stay tuned, Packers fans. The offseason is heating up, and this potential trade could reshape the entire landscape of the NFC North. Whether it's Evans making spectacular catches in the red zone or the Packers making a deep playoff run, one thing's clear. The future is bright, and Green Bay is ready to compete at the highest level. Keep your eyes on the news, keep the faith, and get ready for a roller coaster ride that could define the next era of Packers football. Because when it comes to the Green Bay Packers, history has shown that they're never afraid to make bold moves and take risks in pursuit of greatness. And now, Green Bay Packers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to US and TO, the Green Bay Packers. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Green Bay Packers news.